Welcome. This is Kanan Tandi, body language trainer, and today we are going to talk about the street crimes. Basically, what I'm going to cover is how not to become the victim of a street crime. And there was this study where the researchers found out that there are 5 things which are totally non-verbal, which can make you a victim to the street crime. Street crimes are basically snatching of chains or the purse or physical groping or sexual assault or armed robbery. Now these are the things where we become a victim, and a person doesn't have to plan for these things. Like all the criminals, they do plan, but the judgment is like very snap judgments, right? So what you need to do is you need to pay attention to your non-verbals, and there are 5 things where you need to pay attention to. The first one is the posture. Your posture should always be erected, it should always be straight, so that you will look confident, and the chest should be at back. All these things, you know how to maintain a good posture. So have that posture maintained always. It's not just for an interview or for a date or for a business pitch. It is something you need to pay attention every time. So let's say that you're walking on the road with a slouched posture, and you're walking at your own thinking something about your work or something. The posture is down, you automatically look very submissive, right? You automatically start to look a person who can be dominated quickly, right? So first thing is to pay attention to your posture. Second thing is to pay attention to the body language. Now your body language includes the hand movements or the leg movements or even the neck movements, the eye contact, right? The facial expressions. So you should not be walking with your eyes looking down or something. So when you are walking in a street, you look at the people, right? Maintain eye contact. When I say maintain eye contact, make sure that you maintain an eye contact, not stare. So when you look at somebody, if somebody is passing by, you just look and then that's it, right? If you are looking like this, like you're walking and you're looking at a person, now that is staring, right? So you do not do that. So when you are walking on a road, you look at a person, that's all. You look at a person, that's all. But maintain eye contact, right? Move your neck around, you move your hands or legs around. And that being said, do not be that guy from the Mask movie. Do not walk like that. Okay, so you need to know when I talk about body language. Third thing, which is very important, is your walking style. So when I say walking style, that means the pace of the walking, right? The pace of the walk, sorry. So when you walk, the pace should not be very high. You should not walk very fast. You should not walk very slow. So the walking pace should be medium. Now this is important because if you walk very fast, that means you're already in a hurry. So you are giving a non-verbal cue that I am in a hurry and I do not have the time to think about the surroundings, or I'm really not bothered about it. If you're walking slow, that means you do not have to go anywhere. You're not in a hurry, so you're chilling and you're walking. So that is also giving a subconscious non-verbal signals to the criminals that you are a person who does not have to go anywhere, right? So walking style, the pace should be medium. How to identify that? When other people are walking, identify how is your walking pace compared to them, right? So that is how you can work on this. Fourth thing, the length of the stride. Length of the stride meaning when you are walking, what is the length? If it is very slow, like one step to another step, the length is very slow. That means that you are probably not very confident, and that's why you're taking that much of low space, like walking style, your length of the stride. And if the length of the stride is like long, then it means that again you are going very fast. So pay attention to the length of the stride while walking. It definitely is more for people who are taller, and it will be smaller for people who are not very tall, right? But the walking stride will also tell you how much stride you take while walking? What is the distance between one step to another step? So pay attention to that. That should also be medium. And the fifth thing which is important is the situational awareness. That means you need to know about the situation. Nowadays what I see, a lot of people putting on their earphone and walking on the street, or some people what they do is they are on call, right? So when you are doing that, you are automatically blocking a lot of sensory sides of your, for example, you're probably paying more attention to the call or more attention to the song that you're listening to, or probably the podcast you're listening to, and in that time what you're doing is you're not paying attention to a lot of things. So in that time you are probably coming across as a person who's not very much into that environment. So at that point of time, if you are alone, if you are walking on a road and probably the road is not very well lit or not very crowded, so avoid your earphones and your phones in that point of time. Some people think that if I'm on a call and if I'm walking on the road, then I can call somebody for help because I'm on a call. But on the other hand, if you are walking on the street, you're looking at everybody and you're situationally aware that what is going on, then you will not be a person who will be targeted, right? So these are the 5 things you need to pay attention to in your non-verbals. First one is the posture. Second one is your body language. Third one is your pace of walking. Fourth one is the length of stride. And fifth one is the situational awareness. So that's all for now, and have a nice day. Thank you very much.